Karen.
Hello, everyone. My name is Karen Castaño. I'm the moderator, and welcome to our panel discussion. Today, we'll be reflecting on our experience throughout the course, our pedagogical practice, and how we apply innovative language learning activities. Each of us will address the guiding questions, sharing our instincts and experience. Okay, and let's dive right into it. Guiding question A: what was the most rewarding aspect of your pedagogical practice experience?
For me, it was seeing my students trust me and know to ask for help outside of class. It felt like I was making a real difference in their learning, and it showed that they valued our teacher-student relationship.
The rewarding part for me was developing my own thesis styles. I experimented with different approach and figured out what worked best for my students, which felt like a personal and professional growth.
I agree with my colleagues, but I like to add that I was especially fulfilling to see students using new vocabulary in their daily conversation. It was a sign that the learning we were doing in class was truly sticking.
Okay, for me, the most rewarding aspect was seeing how my students became more motivated as they start applying what they learning in real life situations. And that feeling of knowing that what we teach really impacts their learning is something truly valuable. Next, giving question B. How did the course content help you understand different ways to support language learning?
I learned a lot about different learning styles, like visual and kinesthetic learners. This helped me plan lessons that engage all types of learners and make sure no one is left behind.
I found activity learning strategies. Excuse me. I found active learning strategies like group discussions and role playing were really helpful. The course encouraged me to incorporate these methods and they allowed students to apply their language skills in real world scenarios.
Okay, one key takeaway for me was how to adapt my lesson to different proficiency levels. I learned how to support both beginners and advanced learners, ensuring that everyone felt challenged and engaged.
Good. I think that the course content helped me understand that there's no one size fits all approach to teaching. I learning how to adapt lessons to my students' needs, taking taking into account their different learning styles, which allowed me to be more flexible and effective. Given question C, how did your understanding of language acquisition theories evolve during the course?
I always thought language learning was about memorizing vocabulary and grammar rules, but after learning about Vygotsky's social interaction theory, I understood how much social interaction plays a role in language acquisition.
My understanding of languages acquisition evolved when I learned about crossing input hypotheses. I'd made me I'd made me realize the importance of providing students with languages that just about their current level while stay underserved.
I also learned about different stages on language acquisition. This helped me better understand where my students were in this learning journey and adjust my lesson accordingly.
Mm, at the beginning, I thought language acquisition was mostly about memorizing rules and vocabulary, but after studying the theories more deeply, I realized that social context and interaction are key in this process. This completely changed my approach to teaching. Given question D, what innovative activity did you find most effective in engaging students at the Agora meeting?
The tutor organized an activity where students analyzed English test written by an IA and discussed its accuracy and tone. This sparked great debates and encouraged critical thinking while improving their reading comprehension and vocabulary.
My favorite activity was when the students worked in pairs to create AI generated stories. They practiced reading prompts in English and to evaluate their response together. This not only their reading skills but also made the sessions fun and creative.
The most engaging activity I saw was using an AI-powered voice assistant to simulate conversation in English. A student took turn asking questions and correcting the AI's responsive, which was a great way to practice speaking and listening skill in a dynamic setting.
Yes, at the Agora meeting, the activities were focused on artificial intelligence, which was a very engaging topic for the students. The most effective activity I found was a collaborative project where students create a chatbot using simple AI tools. This allowed them to practice their English by programming conversational phrases and testing them in real time. Within question E, What is your evaluation and reflection regarding the products present at the Agora meeting?
The products were a great reflection of students' understanding of language concepts. They use new vocabulary and grammar structures accurately, which showed that they were really absorbing the material.
Since my project was eye-opening, it gave me new ideas for how I could incorporate multimedia elements like videos and interactive text into my own lessons.
Okay. While the products were great, I think incorporating more peer feedback into the process could help students refine their work even further. I will give them an opportunity to improve based on constructive criticism for their classmates.
Mm, for me, the diversity of ideas was really interesting. From role plays to multimedia presentations, there were various ways of approaching language practice. I think it really showed the different learning styles of the students involved. Um, Thank you all for your insights. It's been wonderful hearing about your experience and how the course has influenced your teaching. We we hope you continue applying your knowledge to create more engaging and effective language learning environments. Goodbye.